Welcome back, guys. It's cryptorocko back with this week's Sunday crypto live stream. So guys, as usual, we'll be looking at Bitcoin, giving you guys an update on what's been going on with the market, and then guys, I'll be going through the requested coins this week. So this is the list of coins that's been requested. If you have any questions or any more coin requests, you can comment next on the live chat, and I'll try to make sure I look at them as well. So as usual, guys, I'll give people 10 minutes to join the stream and then start the stream. In the meantime, I'll be live, so if you have any questions, let me know. I haven't done one in a couple of weeks. I usually do it every Sunday, but sometimes I take a week off. Last Sunday I didn't do the stream, and to be fair, it hasn't been as interesting in cryptocurrency. It's been fairly quiet since I made that live stream video. If you remember, mini altcoin season, it was a great week and a half. Last week it's been slightly quiet. Today is starting to pick up, so we'll have a good stream. So make sure, guys, if you haven't subscribed, just turn on the notification button and subscribe to my channel. And yes, let's have a really good stream. So I'll give 5-10 minutes for people to join the stream, and then we're gonna get into it. Good to see a few people joining back after not doing the stream. Yes, actually, I'll add Tomo and Theta, because Theta has been doing well. Tomo and Theta are two coins that are doing well. So yes, I can talk about Tomo. Hopefully you guys made money, because it was great. It was that mini altcoin season. Most altcoins were going crazy, and as long as you weren't greedy, I'm sure you guys made money. So I'll set the timer on. Hi mate, welcome to tonight's stream. I'll add Tomo and Theta, because these two coins are doing well. Few people joining is good to see, guys. If you have any questions, guys, let me know, because I can answer them now. I've never heard of that coin. UOS. I'll have a look. I've never heard of that coin. Is that on Binance, my friend? has it launched on Coinbase already? I don't think if OXT's already been launched on Coinbase, but from a fundamental point of view, I don't know too much about it. I'll have a look, OXT. I'll see if it's in the. I'll add OXT. Yeah, Tezos should be on the list already. Oh, Tezos is not on the list. Let me add Tezos higher up as well. I think Tezos is already on the list. Carver, it's not really doing much. I've just taken a trade on Troy. I'll have to be honest, I might have to take a break from the stream to check out my Troy position. Troy has done well. I've sent out a signal on Troy. I'll have to look at the chart, mate, for OXT. I don't know. I'll see. I'll have a look at OXT. I don't know too much about that coin. But yeah, Tezos has been crazy, hasn't it? Tezos has been absolutely crazy. I'll have a look at Bitra as well. I don't know too much about that. Is Bitra a coin? Tezos have rallied a lot, so if you're looking to buy long term, I did take a Tezos trade, but it's really extended, so I wouldn't really be looking to accumulate at the moment. If you look at what Matic's done, I mean, I made a video on Matic. People were going crazy, telling me I don't know anything about trading. Why am I not buying Matic? But you saw what happened. I'm not saying Tezos is not as extreme as that, but you have to be careful. Look at it from a trading setup rather than just buying and hodling. But I do like Tezos. It's one of the coins that fundamentally is one of the better coins. From the chart point of view, it might look a bit extended. If it breaks into new, I'll talk about Tezos, but from a chart point of view, it's a coin that I like. From fundamental point of view, I do like Tezos. Good to see a few people joining. We are gonna be starting the stream very soon. If you have any questions now, you can ask me. I'm gonna be live for an hour after I start. But if you have any other questions, you can ask me it now. Which exchange is Altron or UOS? Because I usually mainly trade on Binance, you see. So if it's on one of the smaller exchanges. I don't like keeping my money on those exchanges. Yeah, I probably don't trade it on Bitrue. If it's on Binance, sometimes I trade on KuCoin, but at the moment I'm mainly on Binance, bitmex, and Coinbase. I used to trade on Bitfinex and Bittrex. Yeah, I'll have a look. KuCoin is not as volume is not as much, so you have to be careful. There's lots of, there's lots of pump and dumps on Binance, but it's one of the better ones, I'd say. If you look at KuCoin, some of the volume is very low. So if you're trying to trade with a decent size, yes, let me show you something. How long have we got? I might have to answer that question at the end, but yeah, it's not one of the bigger ones, unfortunately, my friend. But it's up to you. I mean, if you've done your research on it and you trust them, then you could look to use it. But from my point of view, I've been in cryptocurrency for ages. I've seen a lot of scams, and I'm not saying Bitrue is a scam, but I've lost money on exchanges where the exchange just vanished, and I've seen some crazy stuff in the cryptocurrency market. So I try to be on the safer side. Yes, I will add Stratis and BNB. I don't know why I should have BNB on the list. I'll add DAG to the list as well. I should have BNB on the list. If not, I'll add BNB because I'll add BNB near the top because BNB is a coin that you need to be looking at. I'll add Stratis. Yeah, Stratis had a breakout. I missed Stratis. It was on my watch list. Stratis is looking good the last time I checked. Okay, just before I start, can you guys just give me a thumbs up or say that you can hear me well before I get into the stream and rumble on for an hour? Just a thumbs up or that you can hear me well before I start the stream. Yeah, awesome. People, I've got a few thumbs up. So let me start the stream. So this is the list that we're gonna go through. Let's what time is it now? Right. So Bitcoin, as usual, guys. Bitcoin is king. We need to know what Bitcoin is doing. You should not jump into trading and trade altcoins. You need to always look at what Bitcoin is doing, and Bitcoin is the main currency that I hold. This the main coin, is the king. I'm a massive believer in Bitcoin. Let me just start with that. And altcoins, I don't really invest in altcoins. There are a couple of altcoins that I really like, but I mainly trade altcoins. Bitcoin is what I like, and if Bitcoin makes a crazy move, all the altcoins we're going to talk about might not work. So if Bitcoin stays in this range, then altcoins will do well. If you remember the video I made 2 weeks ago, mini altcoin season, if Bitcoin ranges within, let's say, let me draw a couple of lines, within this sort of 7,800 and between 6,500, altcoins can rally. So that is the first thing that I want to point out. If you ask me where Bitcoin is going next, my bias will be short, and the reason for it is it's in a downtrend. So again, we don't know when it will stop. I'll probably look to buy. Let me share this with you. I've shared this chart before. When Bitcoin had that crazy run, I said these were the sort of three zones I looked to buy. I bought some at 7,500. I looked to buy some maybe 6,000 level, 5,000 level, And yeah, if Bitcoin comes back to sort of 4,000, 3,000, I'll probably sell my house and buy some. That's sort of how I look to trade. But these are some of the levels that I'd be looking to buy Bitcoin. And people always think Bitcoin's going to go up, and I'm a massive believer in Bitcoin. I've explained some of the reasons why fundamentally with what's going on in the whole world and Bitcoin fundamentally. But Bitcoin is driven by emotions. If there's FOMO, people can keep selling and it can come down to any level. That's why you should be trading it. Have a strategy. And I took a trade short, pull back to a 4-hour downtrend, breaking this support level, and that was a nice little trade. But if you're looking to buy Bitcoin, those are some of the long-term levels. And if you ask me where Bitcoin is going next, I will say, maybe 6,500. The way it's pulling back this week, I think it will break down. It's already breaking below this very, very key support. So my thoughts will be Bitcoin is going down. If you're looking to buy Bitcoin, if Bitcoin can get above maybe 7,300, 7,400 level, then you could look to buy Bitcoin and it can have a good rally up. So I will be looking, if Bitcoin can get above here and does something like this, I'll be looking to buy Bitcoin, and that could really be a trend change. But I'll mainly look for a break above 7,800 if you want to be very safe. But if you're looking to take trades in Bitcoin, maybe look for a break above sort of 7,400, then you can look for longs. But until then, all my bias is pointing short, my indicators are pointing short, and price action is in a downtrend. We're below our daily 20 moving average, so all my strategy that I teach is pointing below. Let me just have a quick look at Troy, because I'm in a trade in Troy. Apologies for this. Yeah, it's looking okay. I look to buy a pullback in Troy, so that's a signal I provide. I'll show you what I provide. I said I'm looking to buy Troy 102, 103. So a break above 102, 103, a break above actually here 100. I bought Troy 102, 103, and then I sold it at the double top. That's a pattern that I look for. And then now I'm looking to buy a pullback, and the hourly pullback, waiting maybe for it to get sold out. If it gets above, maybe I'll do some live trading tonight, see if any coin set up, but this is what I'm looking for. So that's my thoughts on Bitcoin. I get distracted because I'm in a couple of trades. I need to make sure they're looking okay. So that is my thoughts on Bitcoin, guys. Hopefully that is clear. Again, Bitcoin is king, so we need to always be keeping an eye out for Bitcoin is doing. When Bitcoin sneezes, the whole cryptocurrency market catches a cold. So Bitcoin is king. Let's have a look at Ethereum. And some people get really disheartened by my honesty, but guys, I was bearish on Bitcoin when Bitcoin was breaking below here, this pattern, and people were saying, oh no, it's going up, Rocko, you don't know what you're doing. I'm just sharing my thoughts on trading. I've been doing this for 5-6 years. I like to know. I've seen these patterns play out hundreds of times, and that's what I'm going to be going for. So Ethereum, guys, Ethereum is broken below this support already. That's why I think Bitcoin might be breaking below this support. Sometimes Ethereum and Litecoin takes the lead of what Bitcoin is doing. This white line is a long-term support. See if Ethereum breaks below this. If Ethereum comes to this sort of 100 zone, I'll probably look to buy some Ethereum. I'll show you Litecoin as well. They're coming into zones where you could be looking to buy Ethereum, Bitcoin. If you're looking to trade Ethereum, Bitcoin, you can see there's some potential support here for Ethereum, Bitcoin. If Ethereum can get above, that will be really good for altcoins. And Ethereum is the #1 indicator. Again, you can write this down. I've made videos about it before. Ethereum, Bitcoin is the #1 indicator for altcoins. When Ethereum, Bitcoin is doing well, altcoins usually do well. So keep an eye out for this. I've shared this technique before a few times. I've shared it free on YouTube as well, so you might want to find out that video. But yeah, Ethereum, I'm not as interested. I'm kind of looking at Litecoin, to be honest, guys, because they are both in downtrend. So, but they're getting very oversold. You could look to buy some for a longer term position if you're interested. Stop below for a more of a swing position, or if you're a safe trader and you've got more time in your hands like me, you spend a lot of time at your screen, then I'd say wait for a trend change and then look to enter. If Ethereum can get above sort of 154 and above my red moving average, I'll be looking at Ethereum. That's my quick update on Ethereum. Let's have a look at Litecoin. So Litecoin, if you remember, I sold my Litecoin at $100. I made a very long video when I was buying Litecoin around $30, I think it was. This has been one of my best trades. I recommend, you know, watching this live stream, if you're a new trader wanting to learn, I recommend you check out my course, obviously, but if you watch my live stream, you can see what I'm seeing and what my thoughts are, and you could keep repeating yourself, and that's how you get better. I've spent hours and hours watching my mentors trade, and watching live stream is a great way to trade. And you could go watch the old videos as well, see why I was saying Litecoin could be breaking out here. But Litecoin's literally given back all his gains from this year, and I don't know if it's gonna be hit new highs, but I'll look to probably buy some Litecoin around this level. I've bought some at 50 because that was my strategy when I sold it at 100. I said I'll look to buy at 50. But yeah, I think there could be a potential dump here, a higher low on the weekly and pump. And another reason why I'm looking for a Litecoin is here. We can see Litecoin pumped from this Litecoin BTC chart. I look at both Litecoin USD chart and Litecoin BTC chart. Litecoin USD chart, a BTC chart, has pumped from this zone few times. So if Litecoin can get above this red zone, guys, we can have another big rally. So that is another reason why I'm looking at Litecoin. So although fundamentally I've been very disappointed with Litecoin and I don't follow Litecoin as much as I used to, I even done some work for Litecoin Foundation, but technical point of view, it could have a jump if it breaks below maybe 5,000 sats level and keeps going down. I'll stay away from it. But if it can do a trend change and start moving higher up, I'll be very interested in Litecoin. XRP still might go up, looks too much manipulated. XRP, I'm gonna make another. I've made a good XRP video. Well, I think is good, where I've shared sort of the longer term stuff on XRP, and then I said, you know, XRP targets, my end of year targets, I said potentially 19 cents, and if it breaks below, I'd look for support around this level, and I would definitely buy XRP if it comes to this zone for a longer term pump. And I just hate people that have bought XRP, you know, at the top and held it right through the bear market, rode it down 90%, and then puking it right here for it to have a pump. Again, I'm not just going to blindly buy, but I think it's very manipulated. It's 100% very manipulated, but it is coming into a couple of zones. I won't blindly buy, but if you try to time the bottom, you might miss it. So what I will be looking for Ripple is, guys, if it comes to this level, you could look for a short time setup and look to buy. But there are other coins at the moment, and unless it changes trend, I wouldn't look to buy blindly. So from an investing point of view, you shouldn't be buying things at the top. You should be buying things when it comes back below. So that's sort of an investing point of view. But from a trading point of view, I'll be looking for a trend change. You know, XRP didn't go from the bottom to the top within a day or two. You're gonna get chance to buy it, wait for a trend change, and then look to buy. That's a simple thing, guys. People, you know, I'll look to buy Bitcoin if it drops to below 3,000, 2,000. But let me tell you, people will be scared and they're not going to buy Bitcoin if it drops to 3,000. That's just human psychology. They get excited when Bitcoin is pumped, and they want to buy loads of Bitcoin. But when Bitcoin drops, they never buy. That's human psychology. I've seen it happen thousands of times, and people just don't. People don't have, I mean, I don't want to say don't have the balls, but that's just human psychology. They feel safer buying something that's going higher and higher, and they're scared to buy something that is going down. So let's have a look at XRP BTC chart. The video that I'm going to make will be on the XRP BTC chart, and the zone I'll be looking for is this Fibonacci zone of 1272 and 618. And I don't want to say I'm just going to blindly buy here, but if we get an RSI divergence and it sells below here, the RSI extreme sell off, and the USD chart goes in an uptrend, I will be very interested in XRP. And long term, I don't hate XRP, but I'm not just buying and hodling, and I'm not part of the XRP army. But XRP, if it comes to those levels, guys, I will be interested in buying XRP. And make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button if you haven't. I've got a lot of XRP fans, and it's a very popular coin, so I'll definitely keep you guys up to date. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button. So that's my thoughts on XRP. The next coin is, let's have a look at the next requested coin today. Next one is Matic, guys, and I almost feel bad looking at this coin. I know the amount of people that lost so much money on this coin. I mean, there's someone that I know in the Facebook group. He rode Matic right to the top and then sold right to the bottom, and it hurts me to see people do that. You see it happen thousands of times where things get pumped and that get sold off, and Matic has done that exactly. Again, I didn't buy Matic at the bottom and sold at the top. I took a small trade here. As you can see, I think it was 15% pump. And when I made the Matic video, I said I'd look to sell Matic around this level. And then it blasted through that level. It hit that resistance zone. And I said, look, if Matic can break above this resistance zone, I'll look to buy. I didn't short it, but it did give a short setup here for me, a pullback setup. And then it flushed down 74%. And that happened within hours. And it's absolutely crazy that people had held it, rode it right to the top and rode it right to the bottom, and someone actually sold it here, said, oh, Matic is a pump and dump, I'm selling it. I actually took I missed the trade, but there's two guys in my group who they shared it. They bought Matic here. You could have got a 70%. I think it pumped like 100% from the bottom. You could have made 70% from that dump. Extreme RSI sold. So that's my main strategy, is a bounce, a pullback strategy, uptrend. So wait for a trend change, then buy a pullback. But I do share another strategy, which is RSI extreme oversold. I've got an introduction to RSI video. You can check it out on my channel, but there's an RSI extreme video, and then that pumped 80%, which is another great trade. If you were buying here for such high risk, you could have bought it at the bottom and made a really good 100% trade or a 60% trade. And people did that. Traders, unfortunately I'm from the UK, where I was asleep during this when it happened. But if you're from, I think, America or Asia, you could have had a really good trading opportunity. So what is my thoughts on Matic? I try to stay. I'm really not going to look to trade this coin. If you're looking to buy, maybe on this white line support, you could look to buy with stop below this white line. If you love Matic, people still think that Matic is gonna change the world. I'm not a fundamental trader. What I will be looking for to trade Matic is, Matic still has people that believe in Matic, and they keep messaging me saying, oh, I'm missing a point in Matic and it will go up. So it's a bit strange for me. I'm not sure what to think. But if Matic, for example, does something like it goes up and does this, then you could look to take a trade with your stop below, and that would be a trading strategy. But at the moment, I mean, I'm not looking at Matic. If it trend changes, like I said, Matic is a coin that people still FOMO in, and I look to trade Matic. But after this dump, I still find it crazy. Maybe people are just saying they're still hodling Matic and they're trying to prove it to themselves rather than to anyone else that Matic can pump. But it's not for my strategy and the way I trade. I won't really be looking to trade Matic, guys, and it's not, for me, it's not looking really good. You could, like I said, look to buy this, have stop below, see if it pumps, but it could literally be sideways consolidation. But yeah, if you believe in Matic long term, now is the time to buy, rather than buying it here. Buy it here with stop below, see if it does anything. But I'm staying away from Matic. There are other coins that are looking better, which I'll be sharing with you today. Chainlink, another one of the popular coins. I'll try to go slightly quicker now, because the first few coins I spend a bit of time. But Chainlink, so Chainlink, guys, you could have bought the support here in Chainlink, this red zone of support. If Chainlink can stay in this zone into next year, right, if it can do something like this and break out, I will buy Chainlink. I will definitely buy Chainlink. I don't know if we've got any Chainlink fans in here. If you have, you could put something in the comment section. But yeah, if Chainlink does this, guys, that will be a great opportunity, because usually when we see pump and dumps, what we see is it pumps like this and dumps. Matic is a great example. Chainlink is up like crazy. It's up, if you go back to where it was down, it's already up 2000%, and it's still consolidating. It's not breaking down. People are still interested in this coin. I've done a Chainlink army. Yes, I mean, I'm not a Chainlink army, but I do like this coin fundamentally. What they're trying to do, I've researched on this coin, the interoperability, linking up different blockchains and the communication of their project. I've spoke to a few people that, you know, from the developers team. I've met him in one of the meetups that I went to, and yes, Chainlink is a good coin. I don't like buying things here, but from a trading point of view, I shared, you know, this is a support level you could look to buy. Have your stop below. If it breaks down below this red zone, you're part of every army. I'm part of Bat army, I'd say. I love Bat. But yeah, if Chainlink, so where am I wrong? Again, trading is not making predictions. I like to make money. I'm not, you know, I'm not making any predictions. I want to make money more than make predictions. But if Chainlink, you know, breaks down and does this, then I'm wrong. Then I'm wrong in Chainlink. But if Matic breaks above this red zone and carries on, sorry, Chainlink does that, I will be very, very bullish on Chainlink. Maybe I'll make a separate video on Chainlink. And you can see on the USD dollar chart as well, is potentially coming to some support. It's not looking as good as the BTC chart, but it's looking okay, if maybe from double bottom, and then we carry on. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Chainlink. Chainlink is a coin that I do like. Next one is Troy. Let's have a look at what Troy is doing. So Troy I shared a signal on the group that I was looking to buy Troy. I bought the Troy breakout. That was a nice trade. I got a 7% from there. The reason why I'm looking at Troy is, guys, you know, it's potentially forming a bottoming pattern here. And what I am looking for Troy now is if it can pull back to maybe my red moving average, then I would be looking to buy Troy again. If it does it during the live stream, I'll do some live trading. Not last week, the week before, there was lots of opportunities. We've done a couple of live stream trades and they worked really well. And you can see that my red moving average, how it works, is holding support now. The reason that's why I sold them is some people just buy and hodl. There's so much opportunities to, you could see RSI divergence, double top, sold it there. And then, I mean, I've let people know what I'm trying to do. I'm looking for a pullback to there. And Atom is another coin that we traded. Atom is good. I'll probably come to Atom. But yeah, that's my quick thoughts on Troy, guys. If it breaks below, then I won't be interested. But we know Binance coins like Carver and these coins always loves to pump. If you didn't get notification, if you turn on the button, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button. So yeah, that's my thoughts, guys. I mean, I've done it. This is how I traded Troy, and if it does happen on this live stream, I'll look to trade it as well. A question on Chainlink. Let's have a look at Chainlink again. Link USD. I'm assuming your question is about. If the support level at $2, I'm not sure where the support level you've seen. I'll say the support level is sort of 190 level. Let me draw some Fibonacci on here. Yeah, sort of 190 level, I'd say, where is support in here. But I usually use the Bitcoin chart to trade, and I do like to look at USD chart, but I mainly go off the Bitcoin chart. Sorry, I digressed. That was my thoughts on Troy. Next coin that we're looking at is One, and One has been the best coin for me in the altcoin rally that we had. I traded One like a I was going to swear, but it was such a good trade, and this was done live as well. I shared all the signal exactly when I was buying, and I made videos on YouTube. I share which coins I'm looking to buy, but here I share exactly which stop loss and entries, where I'm looking to buy, where I'm looking to sell. and one has been a really good trade. I can't seem to find the one signal. But yeah, one has been a really good coin to trade. And when we get opportunities, we can buy. Sometimes I get so many opportunities, I'll share lots of signals, but sometimes it's not as high. So when I made that altcoin trading season, or mini altcoin season, we had so many trading opportunities. Now you can see it's not really moving. You can't. No, I don't create signals. The market tells us when to buy, when to sell, and that's when I look to trade. So at the moment, one is potentially at some support level. Yeah, you can see it's breaking below 786, potentially at 786. If it does a trend change, you could look to buy, but the opportunity was, all these coins were consolidating and then they broke out, and that was a buying opportunity. That's when I was making loads of videos and sharing signals. But after this candle is not the candle you want to buy. That candle is not a pretty candle, so I'm going to move on quickly. The next coin that we're looking at is Binance. Is BNB. Where's BNB? There we go. I do share, let me bring the Facebook group in. I do share some signals in Facebook group, maybe once or twice a month. But it's not fair on people that are taking my course. I share more signals there. But you can join the Facebook group. I'll leave the link below. I think last one I shared was like an algo trade, and that worked out. So this is the Raven coin trade. This is what I shared here. You could see before and after, and that worked quite well. But I mainly share signals in the educational group, and I don't call it a signals group because this is a full trading course that you get. You can check it out. It's a monthly fee. You can check it out. There's one spot available. I'm only doing it until December. I might create something in the future that you can buy, but this is a live group where I actually share with you how I trade and apply it live. You can check it out if you want. All the links should be below, or you can message me after. So this is for the live stream. I'll answer those questions at the end if you're interested, but people have joined for the live stream, so let me carry on with the live stream. So BNB is one of the leading coins. Like, I'd put BNB up with XRP, Ethereum, Litecoin, because Binance is such a mega player in the industry, and it's one of the, I think I made this was the best coin to buy this year. I said because this is one of the only coins that makes money in the industry, because Binance is the only coin. The amount of money they make on exchange fees is ridiculous. Most cryptocurrencies that I've been asked about today. So someone asked about Elastica. I'll add Elastica to the list so I can review it later on. But Binance is one of the only coins that makes money through exchange fees. Most of the other coins that we've got, none of them makes money. That's why I don't try and invest in cryptocurrencies, because none of them are making money. It's more about you're paying for something that might happen in the future. So that's why I'm not so interested in investing. I'm more likely a trader. But Binance is potentially coming into this support level. If it can get above the red moving average, I'd look to buy. And Binance, like I said, it's dropped so much. I will potentially be looking to buy Binance coin. So keep an eye out for BNB, guys. It's a coin that I'm interested in. And if it does pull back as much as it has, I'll be looking to buy Binance. There's potentially some support here on the BNB USD. If BNB USD breaks this level, then I won't be bullish in BNB. So look at this red zone. It's simple technical analysis. I teach a very simple strategy. Again, I've got Fibonacci, Elliott waves, but main gist of my strategy is trend change, pull back to moving average, RSI, and a candlestick pattern, which is very simple and new traders can apply it. Rather than just buying things that are not moving, we try to use the trend and make money from that. But if it breaks below this red zone, guys, I won't be interested in Binance. So the next coin that we are going to look at is, let's have a look, is Tezos. And I've not made money from Tezos. I said in the group that I was looking to buy it, but I missed Tezos setups. I was asleep or I was away every time it broke out, and I just missed it. I don't want to see it here. XTZ. Let me look at Kraken. So Tezos fundamentally I do like. I know a few people have asked me about Tezos. I like Tezos fundamentally, guys, but it is coming into huge resistance. So if it breaks above it and shows to me it's not a fake out, so by fake out I mean when it does something like this, if it can hold above, like what I said about Chainlink, if it does that, then I look to buy Tezos, because when it's run by emotions, one of the videos I made, I highly recommend you watch this video out. You know, I've got my videos that get lots of views, like XRP, Matic. These videos don't get as much views, but I share with you, you know, I've worked really hard in trading. Trading is not easy. Again, I'm not selling my course saying join my course, you will make millions. I'm teaching you the tools but you have to still watch the videos, look at the charts, analyze it, and get better. I share with you some tips there, and one of the things I say is price can carry on going higher than you could, you'll go broke, but price can keep going lower or higher. It's run by emotions. There's no logic behind it. You know, if people think, you know, Bitcoin went from 1,000 to 20,000, XRP, Verge, people. There was John McAfee. I don't know if you guys are new to cryptocurrency, but if people have been here for a few years, there's been tweets about one coin and they'll go up 300%, 200% back in 2017. So it's run by emotions. Anyways, I digress. Got lots of these trading stories over the years, and yeah, it's coming into this resistance zone, so I'm not going to look to buy. If you really want it, wait for a big pullback. Let me draw some Fibonacci, talk about some levels that you could look to buy potentially. Yeah, potentially this zone, if it pulls back to this zone, you could look to take a trade, but I think there will be a bigger pullback in Tezos. That is just my thoughts, and using my trading strategy, this is where I was looking to buy. This was the level that I was looking to buy, and I unfortunately missed it. Nice pullback to my moving average. RSI oversold. Breakout of a pattern would have been a really good trade. But again, you can't chase them. There's always opportunities. There's other coins that you could be looking to trade. But at the moment, Tezos is done. It's done its thing. It's up 169%. It can carry on going up, like I said, but it's not a high probability setup for me. So DGD, this is one coin that I've actually shared a signal on, and it's not really worked as well as I would have liked. So the signal that I provided in DGD was, I might not be able to find it now, because there's not many signals in DGD at the moment. That is because DGD, as you can see, there's not many signals as you would have liked, because the market is not going as strong. But DGD might be breaking out here. If DGD does break out of this 236 Fibonacci, guys, this could be a trade signal. I'll share with you guys. I'll keep you guys up to date. If DGD breaks above this 236 level, it can rally about 30%. You can easily see it can rally 30%. So that is my sort of target in DGD. So I'm looking for a breakout here. It's pulled back a lot, so I'm a bit disappointed. So this was a quick trade that I took. But if it breaks below sort of 2528, I won't be interested. But DGD can have a bit of a rally, so keep an eye out for DGD, guys. I am keeping an eye out for DGD because it can have a nice little rally. So that's a quick update on DGD. Next one is Neo. Have we got any Neo fans on the stream tonight? Neo is getting above the red moving average. Neo could be looking interesting. Let me share with you why I think that. It's in a 4-hour uptrend. If Neo breaks out above this, this sort of zone, you could look to take a trade in Neo with stop below the here and target probably the 4-hour moving average. That will be a sort of trade that I will be looking to trade. Neo's not looking too bad. I'm going to try to go through this quickly because the stream is going for very long. I tried to do this within an hour, but it always goes long. So Decreed is the next coin. I don't know too much about it. Wow, this coin is looking good. It's on Binance as well. It's above 2.3, is it? I'm on log chart, aren't I? I don't know who requested this coin. If someone can put their hand up, this is looking interesting. Yeah, this is looking interesting. The person that requested Decreed. If it can get above this red zone, I'd probably look to buy again. Or has it got a setup? Wow, it's moved up now. I might be able to take a trade here tonight. The 382 comes in here. If Decreed, sorry, I'm mixing up. This is potentially a buy signal. Probably stop loss would have to go back below here. If it pulls back here, guys, there could be a potential trade. 1 hour pullback to red moving average, 382 potential Elliott wave pattern. Yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, I'll do this stream. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, guys. I do this stream. I'll definitely do one next Sunday because it's looking interesting. I'll share a signal here. If Decreed pulls back to this level, then I'd probably look to buy Decreed. Let me have a look at what Troy is doing. We're in this trade, so I want to keep the guys updated in this. Yeah, if Decreed, sorry, I keep mixing up Decreed and DGD. If Decreed pulls back to the red moving average, you can look to take a trade in Decreed. Next one is Data. Let's have a look at what Data is doing. It's Data on Binance. What the fuck? Sorry for swearing, but what is going on here? That is when we had that crazy, made that video of altcoin season. That is absolutely crazy. You could have made 1,000%, 600% within a couple of hours. That is absolutely crazy. Did anyone buy this coin? I know it's been requested, but I don't know if anyone bought this coin. Oh my god. 1,000% within a day. That pump was 500% within 6-7 hours. You could make all the money that you want in 1 hour. Oh my god, that's a pump and dump. And I'm not bad mouthing crypto because I do a lot of trading for forex, but crypto is crazy for this. I'm not really interested in this coin. If you really like it, you could look to buy a pullback with stop below the swing point, see if it works for you, but it's not really a coin that I am interested in. Zilliqa, I do like Zilliqa. It's not really worked out for me, Zilliqa. I took a loss in Zilliqa. So Zilliqa, I took the breakout of Zilliqa and I sold half, and then I thought it'd carry on going up, but unfortunately it's come back and stopped me out. So I took half. In my strategy, I always say to people, take half off because we don't know when it will pull back, so you need to take half off. I took half off here and it's pulled back and stopped me out. At the moment, I'm not really looking at Zilliqa. I do like Zilliqa's bottoming structure. I think it can rally, but I said that about ADA as well, and ADA is not doing anything. ADA is literally just going sideways. It's So if ADA breaks out of there, I'll be interested. Same with Zilliqa. If Zilliqa gets back above, I'll be interested, because this bottoming pattern, this is a strong bottoming pattern, and I like Zilliqa fundamentally as well, and my target would be sort of this level, about 50%. So that is my quick thoughts on Zilliqa. I do like Zilliqa fundamentally. Let me look at the next one, is CELR. Yeah, these are the Binance IEO coins. If they come into this support level, there's some support here, you could look to buy. If not, wait for a trend change, wait for my strategy. Would be a breakout above here, pull back and try to ride it. Trend following strategy that I teach. If not, look for CELR, buy around this red zone. BAT is one of my favorite coins. I'll be making a video about top 10 coins, and I can tell you BAT will be in that. I'm not shilling BAT because I do own BAT. Like I said, I don't usually invest in coins, but BAT is a coin that I bought a lot, and I've made, I think I shared this signal free on YouTube as well. And yeah, it's pulling back here, seems to be going up. From a trading point of view, it looks okay, and I'm invested in BAT as well, like I've said. Maybe pull back to the moving average could be an entry. Could keep an eye out for that, guys. There could be a potential entry in BAT coming up. So BAT is looking good. I'll probably be looking to buy it here, but I said the 200 moving average. Wait for a break above this 20 moving average, then I'd be more confident in buying BAT. But it is looking okay, guys. I won't be too disheartened by it. Next coin that's been requested is Waves. Let's have a look at what Waves is doing. See, that's why I hate that people just buys and hodls. Oh my god. That's why I'm a trader. This is looking good. I would have bought some here. Don't know who requested Waves, but this is the type of coin that I like. It is at 618 resistance, unfortunately, so maybe a bigger pullback. Yeah, the pullback to 382. I like a pullback to 382 level, so around 900 level. Whoever has requested Waves is looking good. Yeah, I could have a look at BAT USD for you as well. It's trying to get a higher low here. So you know, I said I've got some BAT, and my exit strategy, if you want to ask, is if it breaks below here, if it does something like this, then I'll probably exit, but I don't think it will. That's just my thoughts. I do like BAT, like I've said a few times, and if it does a trend change in BAT, I'm mainly interested in the BTC chart. If it does this, then I'll probably look to buy more BAT. But BAT fundamentally is a solid coin. That is my thoughts. Again, I'm not a fundamental expert, but BAT is a solid coin. Just in my opinion, this is not any financial advice. Another coin that I like, actually I like Theta, but next coin is Tomo. Tomo is another coin in an uptrend. That's why I said that I like Tomo. So this is the pullback strategy that I like to. I missed Tomo. I don't know why I haven't been looking at Tomo. There was a nice pullback here. This is basically my strategy, guys. I look for things breaking out and I try to buy pullbacks. You know, now we'll wait for a maybe break of structure. Now you've lost opportunity. Or if it comes back to support. This is an interesting coin. So if you are in this coin, I don't know who requested it. As long as it stays above, we can write this down, 5,500, 5,800 level, then you could still be long in this. But yeah, it's looking okay, isn't it? I will be looking to create like a Facebook group where we trade together, because I've been shared a signal today by someone in the group and I want to make sure that you guys get that signal as well, because there are people in the group that can trade, and when I'm not available, you guys can help each other and build a really good community. So that's my thoughts on Tomo chain. Let's have a look at the next one, is Theta coin. I do like Theta. So that's the trade I took in Theta. It was a breakout trade. You could see this white line, nice breakout above, and it's still going strong. Unfortunately, I exited mine. Maybe I'll look to buy some more. Yeah, if it pulls back 1200 level, I'll probably look to buy some more Theta. But these are the coins that I like to trade, guys. It is coming to some resistance now, isn't it? There are potentially some resistance up here. But no, I'll be looking to trade it. I would risk my money on this, because these are the coins that likes to do well. OXT, it's not even on Binance. I don't know too much about this coin. I'll research. Who requested this? I don't know who requested OXT. Okay, mate, I'll add Algo to the list. I'll have a look at Algo in a bit. I don't know who requested OXT, but unfortunately, it's not on Binance, so I can't really check OXT for you. Yeah, I'll have a look at OXT on Coinbase, my friend. I'm not too sure. No, I don't. It's just one of my. I look for a few different things. If you just buy Redline, you'll get chopped up. See, I've looked at hundreds of coins, and I said look to buy the red for a couple of them. So look for a trend change and then buy a pullback when RSI is oversold. That's sort of my strategy in a gist. So it's just something to help you enter. It's not my only entry trigger. You'll get chopped up if you just look for entering it at red level. So you can see this one. This one would have been a buy. Nice pullback. RSI getting oversold. So Carver, I said a breakout above red zone. So I'm going to leave this here. If you're trading this, I mean, I'm not trading Carver. If you're trading Carver, you could look to trade short-term trades. If you want them big gains, wait for a pullback to sort of this zone or a breakout above the red zone. But it's not looking bad, Carver. See what it does in this red zone. If you want to trade it, you could take another pullback. See if you can ride it to this red zone. But I'll sell at this red zone. If it gets back above, then I will be interested in Carver. Next couple, Stratis, Algo. I think I've missed a coin. I'm going to add. I've missed Atom, so I'm going to look at Atom after Stratis. Today I told you it's going to be a good day. Wow. Stratis, I told you, Stratis. This was my pattern I was looking out for. RSI divergence. I look for RSI divergence as well, especially on a higher time frame. Big breakout. Where does it stop at? The daily 200 moving average. Weekly 20 moving average. You can see it stopped at the red line. I would look to buy this. I'm going to set up a signal here. I'm going to share a signal. So again, I can't give you the signal now because it's not setting up. But if it pulls back, if you're just here on this live stream, if it pulls back to sort of 14, it's a difficult one. If 4,600. If Stratis pulls back, we'll review it next week, see if it works out. So maybe around here, stop below. Stop should be below there, shouldn't it? It's a bit of a wide stop. This is something what I'd be looking out for. I'll check it next week, see if it worked out. So if you guys have joined today, make sure you subscribe and we'll review it next week. Let me do a detailed trade signal on this. I'll post it on YouTube maybe, then there's a proof of it. But yeah, I'm doing this live again. This might work, this might not work. Trading is not about winning every trade. Trading is about winning more than you lose, and that is what I try to do. As long as you win more trades than you lose, you'll make money overall, and that is trading. If you think you win all your trades, if you follow my strategy, if you take 100 trades or 50 trades, I'm confident you'll make money. So Atom is a signal that I provided in the group, and it's going up. I exited, I could show you. So Atom pullback, I closed it at 15% and it's carrying on. I closed it here. So I took half off at double top and then I took half off here, and it's just carrying on. Where can it carry on to? So this was the 618. My next target level would be around, yeah, sort of the 7-8 Fibonacci level. So if you want to trade this, you could wait for a setup, you know, 15 minute pattern, 5 minute breakout, or the hourly pullbacks that I use, wait for a setup. And then look to trade this. It's a bit extended, so have your stop loss. Make sure you have your stop loss. Yeah, that will be my target. Atom is a coin that is looking okay. Next coin on the list is DAG. I don't know too much about it. It's on HID BTC, so yeah, I don't trade this coin. How can you trade this? I mean, it's so spiky. What would your stop loss have to be? Who trades this coin? I know someone requested it in tonight's live stream, but it's really hard to trade. You enter, your stop loss would have to be 186% or something. It's just, these spikes will take you out, and it's that's why I don't really trade on HID BTC. If I do trade on it, I'll have a look. Right, the last coin, unless you guys have any questions, you can comment below, is Elastico. So I know someone's requested that. Is it Elastos or Elastoke? I don't know who requested it. Was it Elastic or Elastos? I seem to be able to find this, but yeah, it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything, my friend. So let me talk about coins that do pump, but I wouldn't like to trade a coin that's just doing this. Maybe, you know, have your stop below, enter, see if it goes up, but this is not a coin. I like to trade coins that are going up. Like I've shared with you some signals that, you know, I'd be looking to trade, but it's not looking that good. Algo, have I not? I think I've already talked about Algo, my friend. Oh no, sorry, Algo is the last coin today. Let me have a look at Algo. I thought I looked at Algo, but I missed Algo, so let me find Algo for you. Algo was the first signal. I know every start of the month, lots of people joined the group. 30 people joined this month, but I'm looking at, I took a couple of trades in Algo and they worked really well. So these were the two signals that you could see had worked. At the moment, it's pulling back to potentially this support zone of 236. It's not my strategy to buy support. I'll wait for a trend change and look to buy. Like you see here, these pullbacks I buy. Here you can see this pullback I bought. But if you're interested in Algo, if you're in Algo, have your stop loss below here maybe. You know where this stop loss was. I know it's a bit wide. Maybe 3,100, 3,200. And if it can stay above it, then it can run, you know, be sort of range trading. It's one of the strategies you can use, not my strategy, but you could look to use it. I like to do trend change strategy because they can really be really quick. Let me have a look at Troy again. It's not really doing much, is it? I thought I could do some live trading. I think I'd done some a couple of weeks ago, but yeah. Algo is not as interesting, but that would be my thoughts on Algo. It's already done a big move. The edge I have is trend following. Again, I mainly trade Forex, and I'm looking to make more Forex content for my YouTube channel. I made a Forex video a couple of weeks ago. because you need to be diversified. Cryptocurrency, I love cryptocurrency. I call myself cryptorocko on YouTube, but most of my money I make from Forex, specifically WTI. In my course, I give lots of examples of WTI oil, that works really well with the strategy I teach. I make most of my money on that. But yeah, if cryptocurrency, something happens to Binance, something happens to Bitcoin, and if you want to make a living from it, you need to make sure you've got different strategies, you've got different ways of trading, because if one doesn't work, you can make money on the other one. Again, I'm massively invested in Bitcoin and I love Bitcoin, but you need to be looking at other strategies in other markets. So that's sort of what I try to share. Anyways, yeah, thank you my friend. It's great that you enjoy my content. If you enjoy my content, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. Again, on my YouTube channel, I try to help people and share my thoughts on it, and I don't try and just sell my course on my YouTube channel. The amount of free content I have is better than loads of paid content you can find. Yeah, I'll have a look at ENJ for you. ENJ is an interesting coin. You can see it's above the red moving average. It's holding above, but it's not looking too bad actually. It's above my red moving average. It's in a consolidation, so it's not going to run, but yeah, it's not looking too bad. Daily is not as interesting, but hourly stuff, it's looking okay. Yeah, thank you. I mean, most of the people on YouTube, they talk about things pumping, and that's not how it works. I think cryptocurrency is driven mainly by emotions. Most of these coins don't deliver anything. They're not, solving a real world problem. If you look at stocks, we look at stocks earnings, how much sales or revenue they've got. Most cryptocurrency projects don't have that. They don't even have a working product. So most of the YouTube channels are like 18-year-old kids that think, oh, XRP is going to go to 500. And I like XRP, can go to a lot higher up in the future, but you have to be realistic. And same with most cryptocurrency, you have to be realistic. And I love Bitcoin, like I said, and cryptocurrency, but you have to be realistic and have a strategy, even if it's simple one. Learn the basics of technical analysis. Otherwise, guys, you're just trading with traders that's been trading for years, and they'll eat you alive. Even Forex, guys, there's some traders that trade 20 hours a day. They don't sleep. I spend a lot of time on my desk, but you're trading against some really smart people, so you have to be clever. And you're trading with some evil people as well, like the Matic. And I've shared thoughts on whether it was a pump and dump, whether the team was trying to hype it up with news and sell it and dump it on you. Again, it's a dangerous market. You've got to be careful. Anyways, guys, I've been talking for over an hour. Thank you very much for listening to me over an hour. It's a privilege to have. Again, I've only got a few thousand subscribers, but it means a lot to me, because trading can be lonely, so it's good to have a community. So thank you very much for listening, guys. I'll be doing another video next week, live stream Sunday same time, so make sure you join. And if you have enjoyed it, guys, please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. Again, you don't have to buy my course. If you're interested, you can check it out. I put a lot of effort into it, and provide signals to prove, not just to give signals. I want you guys to create your own signals, but share with you, put the theory into practice to see how it works, so you guys can start doing it. But all I ask from you guys is subscribe and a like and turning on the notification button. And if you really like it, I'd really feel good if you share this video as well to Facebook group, to friends, and let your friends know. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have enjoyed it, guys, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon with another great video. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you.